Alright, for game number 1, we're going to Battlefield. Dark Pit versus Pac-Man. Thought it'd be very interesting. Never seen Bandi play, so this will be an experience for me. Yeah, the fire hydrant is there to block the projectiles. The fact that it just hit Dark Pit was kind of just a bonus. It's got a lot of movement around the stage, and he's gonna have to kind of slow down the pace of battle because it's clear that, well, so far it's clear that he's not gonna be able to keep paces with Pac-Man here. He's gonna have to, do things like, run away and forward tilt and back in the direction that they came from. Make sure that you shoot some arrows, things like that. Yeah, there you go. So now that, now he's got Somik on the back foot here. Very good air dodge. That could have been death there. So now, in order to stop the momentum shift, I'd suggest probably you need to put down some hydrant stuff, kind of, go back to your original game plan. Stock number 1 goes to Bandi. Sometimes it takes a while to realize, okay, I need to not get hit by so many things. You never know how good your opponent's going to be at first. Good reaction on the orbital guardians to stop the apple. Oh boy, if that fire hydrant had actually had a little bit more momentum, that could have also reflected. That would have done a lot of damage to Pac-Man. Thought he was going to roll in, therefore that's why he went for the down smash there. That's a pretty fair assessment. Usually when you dash in and then people are afraid that you're going to hit them with down smash at ledge, so they had to make a decision. Tried to catch the bell, didn't work out. Rolled it through. Stock 2. Advantage goes to Somik. All in all, I'd say that this is a pretty even match so far. Good job saving the air dodge until you needed it against the arrow. Somik keeps on assuming they're going to miss the tech and then roll in. I mean, a lot of people, when they are actually, not that great at the game, they do tend to hold towards the opponent a lot. So that's why a lot of things like, non-true combos work because they're DIing in, and that's why a lot of tech chase into forward smash in the other direction also work, because a lot of people are just holding in, which causes them to roll in. But so far Bandi has not even once ever rolled in when they missed a tech. Granted, they are missing a lot of techs, so maybe instead of forcing a forward smash, they should be going for jab lock instead. But at this point, it is super close. They are only 11% away, and the fire hydrant hitbox extension causes the forward smash to last long enough to actually hit Pac-Man. And that's game number 1. Let's see what game number 2 brings to the table. Bandy's currently going over the stage list. There are 9 stages, so they get 3 bands. Game number 2 will be on Pokemon Stadium 2. Somik is sticking with the Pac-Man. Bandi is sticking with the Dark Pit. Makes sense, you know, the game was really close. Just even a small amount of adjustment from either player will swing it heavily in their favor. That orange decided to just get out of there. Down tilt in air. Good stuff. Expected the retreating, therefore the down smash, or the down air, but Somik was not there. They decided to stay there and try to go for a grab. Bandi is expecting the key, but wasn't expecting it that time, and got beamed by it. This is so far kind of the opposite of the previous match. But as you saw, it doesn't take very much for the difference between percents to matter too much. Very well placed arrow stops them from charging the fruit, but actually it did not, because he actually finished charging before the fruit hit him, or before the arrow hit him. Nice catch. Alright, they're both a kill percent. Dark Pit will kill with the forward throw. Without the rage, that would not have killed. That's why it's very important to take the first stock. Somik missing the bell pickup. That was a nice pickup. Somik expected the Dark Pit to still be at the ledge trying to edgeguard him, and that's what that grab and forward smash were all about, but they were no longer there. They had moved out of the way. Excellent bait. That's, you know, every zoner has to deal with projectile reflected characters, and it's very, you know, easy at first to be like, okay, well, I have this reflector, so obviously I'll win here. But the better projectile players will throw a slow-moving projectile to bait out the reflector, and then you know, punish you for doing the reflector. Dark Pit here is doing a really good job of, you know, always making sure that there's an arrow in the way, stopping the charging of the bonus fruit. Gonna be another, yep, another hydrant there. Every Pac-Man in the world would have hydranted there. 2 jumps down, 2 to go. still has 2 jumps. Alright, out of jump, or back to full jumps, and a quick up smash. I think that he must have jumped there because, oh nope, he actually was still landing. And Dark Pit hopping in the air to avoid the forward smash. Or at least the strong hit of it. Any other fruit would have killed there, but most fruits would not have been able to be caught like the orange. One more of those and that should kill. Probably was expecting a forward smash, and so the spot dodge came out, but nope, it was actually going for the, oh, uh-oh. Unfortunate SD with the side B instead of the up B. I wonder if he could have buffered a jump. If you hold the jump button, it'll come out as soon as possible. He still had all 3 mid-air jumps available. But with that, we are going into game number 3. Hey there, Knuckles. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing pretty well. How are you today? We are in the middle of a tournament right now. I'm streaming Somik versus Bandi, and we're up 1-1. I do not know Spanish very well, but I understand Estas and Bien and Agro. So I think you're saying that you've been well lately? You're doing well? You're happy today? Something like that? I'm trying my best. Alright, here's game 3. Back to Battlefield. Sonic is being a lot more aggressive this game, with a lot more like new forward airs and things like that. I think that Pac-Man does have the ability to actually, you know, play like that, even though he's like a zoner projectile character. Oh boy. That forward smash should have been I think that generally if you think that your opponent is going to like get up and you want to forward smash them, you might want to consider just using forward tilt instead. Because if they don't actually just stand up, and you decide to go for forward smash, your opponent can just smash attack you in response. Darkpit would not have gotten hit by that down smash if they had instead used forward tilt. Goes for Pac-Man too. Somik also goes for a lot of, I think you're going to roll now, so I'm going to dash back forward smash. It's a little more forgiving for Pac-Man though, because his forward smash isn't as laggy as Darkpit's. See, there you go. You saw the forward tilt, and it was like super fast. This feels very similar to the beginning of the first match, where Somik was using a lot of very fast options, and Bandi was not able to really keep up with the hitboxes because Pac-Man has so many of them, like down air, forward air, neutral air. I think that Bandi's kind of getting a little desperate after the SD from the previous game. And I say this all the time, but you really can't let anything that happened in the past really affect you going forward. So like now you're being overly aggressive, even though up until now you've been doing a good job of shooting arrows and stopping the projectiles camping, and like you've been reflecting the hydrant. But now that you're like upset that you lost the last match and you say like, I really need to win this one, so I'm going to be more aggressive, you're kind of messing yourself up here now. And still, Somik thinks that he's going to roll in. That hasn't happened once this entire set. 3 games so far, not once has Bandi like held towards Somik after being knocked on the ground, on a platform or on the ground. That's it. Good games. That was very dominant game 3. I don't think that, I think that Bandi was still thinking about that game number 2, that they were like, oh, I should have won. And then when you lose your first stock in game 3, and you're like, oh man, if I had just won last game when I SD'd at 0, I wouldn't even be in the situation. But it's really important for you to really just put it out of your mind, be like, that's okay, I'll 3-stock them this time, it's no big deal, and start over with a clean mentality. But that does it for this round. Bandi will go into loser's side, and Somik will continue on to winner's round 5.